All right, welcome everybody. My name is Tim Fetter. I am the Senior Manager of Culinary Innovations and Standards for Parkhurst Dining, and I would love to welcome you to our 10th annual Duquesne Chopped. We have 12 teams of eager students vying for the chance to win the Chopped Champions trophies at the end of the night. Parkhurst Dining in the Office of Residence Life has been planning this for the past couple months, and we're very thankful to all of our competitors and spectators here to cheer them on this evening. I would like to start by introducing our panel of judges. So first, we have Bob Gerlach. Bob serves as the Director of Emergency Management and Threat Assessment with Duquesne University's Department of Public Safety. With over 30 years of experience in public safety, he has experience as a paramedic, firefighter, hazardous materials technician, and emergency manager. He's excited to be here tonight and hopes that everyone cooks their recipes thoroughly. Safety first, right? So give it up for Bob. Next, we have Danielle Campbell, the Assistant Director of Student Conduct. She claims to be more than qualified to judge because of her freshman year of college. She was known as the girl who makes the best ramen, and she loves to cook in her spare time, adding that the standards that she has set for tonight's competition is MasterChef meets Duquesne. She's ready to experience the TikTok hacks and family recipes. And Danielle also maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but maybe the first repeat judge we've ever had in the 10 years of doing this. So welcome back. Danielle. And last but certainly not least, we have Emily Lee Chong, our amazing wellness coordinator for Residence Life, dedicated to supporting college students through mental health challenges. With a master's in clinical mental health counseling and national certification as a counselor, she's passionate about educating students on integrating wellness into their daily routines. Currently pursuing her PhD in counselor education and supervision, Emily is the perfect judge for food competition because, beyond her professional expertise, she simply loves to eat. Same, Emily, same. So give it up for Emily. All right, so you may have heard the competitors and judges have been briefed on the rules, but to give a rundown of how this event will go, we're going to start with 12 teams for the first round. Each team will be given a mystery basket of ingredients that they must use in their dishes. There's also a pantry of standard items that they can choose from over in the corner to help complete their creations. Speed and efficiency will be very important because they only have 20 minutes for each round. The elimination format is updated for this year, so anyone who's competed before, it's a little bit different. So after the first round, the 6 lowest scoring teams will be chopped. So after this first round, half of you will be going home for the night, or ideally staying to cheer on some of your other competitors. Then after the second round, an additional 3 will be chopped, and then leaving 3 more for the third round, with 1 team emerging as the champions that can proudly hoist the championship trophies. The top 3 teams will also earn plus dollars to be added to their accounts, courtesy of Parkhurst Dining. And for our spectators and for any of competitors after you maybe are eliminated, there are some snacks and help yourself to beverages and everything back here. And then I'll also mention that in between rounds, while we're tallying the scores, which does take a little bit, especially after the first round with 12 teams, Amy is going to be doing some fun games and everything to keep everybody engaged in between. So, one last ask. Does anyone have any questions before we get started? How does the burner work? That's a good question. Okay. So we'll hang on there. So we got to make sure that you're...
So we're going to come by. The chefs are going to come by once you start, and we're going to make sure, we check to make sure all of your burners actually do work. We'll come by and turn them on once we get started.
But
I don't want you to run through the butane just yet.
yeah, but ideally, to make sure that the butane canister is engaged fully, it should be locked in, and then you need to turn it the whole way up, and it'll click past, and then you turn it back, to the desired setting. But yeah, our chefs will be around to help you get that going. So, any other questions? Okay, judges, do you have any questions? All right. Timer, are we ready? All right. So once I say go, you can look in your baskets, and I will tell everybody, watching what the ingredients are. So, if our timer is ready, say on your marks, get set, go. All right. So, the ingredients in the first round are chicken breast, raw chicken breast, rice Chex Mix, so a rice Chex cereal, mustard, and parsley. So that's chicken, rice Chex, mustard, and parsley.
We gotta put it in too.
Actually good. There's nothing we can do. Actually good.
Oh, we're gonna be. Are we frying it or putting it on our hand? How long does that take to fry?
All right, we are already well past halfway point of the first round, so there's just over 8 minutes remaining. So once again, all cooking, all plating has to happen before that 20-minute timer goes off.
Little cups like this to the more fancy cups. Like this. Like the ones I made. Here, try it.
All right, just under 5 minutes remaining. Under 5 minutes remaining. All right, so as this first round is winding down, I want to ask our judges, what are you seeing? What are you seeing that you like? What are you concerned about? How are you feeling everyone's doing so far? So Danielle?
So I'm seeing a lot of utilization of the mustard on our chicken in different ways. We have table number 7 who actually utilized the mustard in the chicken prior to cooking it, which is very, very smart. They're going ahead and making a salad, which of course, as Bob said, the safest option, but yet can be the most effective. I see some people who may have been here last year, table number 5 and table number 3. I see some people that I might have seen from last year. Yes, ma'am, I see you. And number 5, I know you too as well. I see some lovely stuff. We have some tortillas going on at table number 5, which is fantastic. Chicken tacos is always one of the best things we could do. Table number 3 is just hustling. I see them always moving. And you know what? We have a lot of enthusiasm in the back, table number 12. We got some people very enthusiastic about what's being cooked, so we're very excited to try everything.
All right, well, we are coming up on the 3-minute mark, so 3 minutes remaining. So now's when things are really going to heat up, and it's that mad dash to get to the finish line.
Piping back.
No need to be alarmed, just trying to get some extra air in here. All right, we're about to enter our final minute. Only 1 minute remaining. 1 minute to go. All right, 30 seconds remaining. All right, we're about to count it down for the final 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, time is up. I like seeing all those hands up. No more adding things to plates. All right, I hear some applause from the judges and the crowd. Who's feeling confident over here? All right. All right, who's not feeling confident at all? All right, all right. All right, so once again, folks, if I can have your attention, once again, we're going to call teams up to come present their dishes. You're going to explain, at least one person from your team is going to explain your dish to the judges, and the judges will then taste, score, and we'll move on to the next team. So I know that we're not necessarily in order on the stations, but we're going to start with team number 1. So team number 1, come on up. So you could give kind of one in between here, one in between here. And then if you could take a step back. Just right kind of next to the camera there. And then who would like to do the talking here? All right, so what did you prepare this evening?
So today we prepared you guys a delight bite where we have baguette on top of the chicken. We used all of our mysterious ingredients. We have mustard, obviously the chicken, and then on top we sprinkled it with some parsley and some of the cereal that we got. So hope you guys enjoy. Thank you.
All right, give it up for team number 1. All right, team number 2, come on up to present your dishes. Again, if you could set your dishes in front of the judges. Now take a step back. Be in front of the camera there. All right, and what did you prepare for the judges?
Afternoon, judges. In front of you, we have a sort of burrata type style dish for you with fried chicken on top, with ricotta cheese and parsley, and then you have a mustard dip. The cereal was used into the fries of the chicken, so that's where you see the cereal, parsley as well as the mustards and the sauce when you taste it.
Also, there is parsley and mustard, carrots, and tomatoes in the sauce with it. So in case it's too strong, I put in the carrots to minimize the mustard.
Thank you.
All right, give it up for team number 2. All right, team number 3, come on up. And team 3, what did you prepare?
So we have a nice light salad to get you started. We crusted our chicken with the parsley and the cereal mix. And then we have a mustard vinaigrette for some salad dressing. It's a mix of spinach and lettuce with some carrots and some cheese. And I hope you enjoy.
All right, give it up for team number 3. All right, team number 4, come on up. We've got a cheering section for team 4 here. All right, so what did you prepare this evening?
My name's Catherine.
I'm Michaela.
I'm Wyatt.
And we're cooked. What we have for you today is an original Cajun fried chicken with Czech cereal incorporated into the breading, as well as a variety of other seasonings for a little extra zing. Our dish is served on a bed of rice with some sauteed vegetables and an authentic mustard aioli with parsley and additional parsley for the garnish. We hope you enjoy.
All right, give it up for team number 4. All right, team number 5, come on up. So I apologize for the first couple teams. I didn't have you introduce yourselves like team 4 did, but so I'm going to have these ladies introduce themselves. But I will let everybody know that this is not their first time competing. This is their 3rd time competing together. And the first time they competed 3 years ago, they won the entire competition. So are you confident that is this going to be a repeat here? And they also, and then second time they got second place too. So they've, I think they're here with confidence. So again, if you could introduce yourself and let the judges know what you made.
Well, first, thanks so much for calling us out like that. So greatly appreciated. I'm Emma. This is Nyona. We are the Spice Girls. And today we made for you a soft, zesty chicken taco. It also has some peppers that were sauteed in the mustard and the parsley. And then we coated our chicken in the Chex Mix as well. And we added a green salsa and green salsa and mustard sauce as well to it.
All right, give it up for team number 5. All right, team number 6, come on up. All right, so once again, if you could introduce yourselves and then let the judges know what you created.
We are Team Iran. We made spinach salad with parsley and strawberry And for the sauce, we use mustard, vinegar, and balsamic vinegar. And it tastes like strong, but with the strawberry, you can taste sweetness too. And we fried chicken and also cereal. Yeah.
All right, give it up for team number 6. All right, team number 7, come on up. All right, so team 7, if you could introduce yourselves and let the judges know what you made.
I'm Abby.
I'm Mia.
I'm Olivia.
And we breaded the chicken in the checks and also with mustard. And then we also made a mustard dressing for the salad. And then we garnished it with parsley. And in the dressing, there's also more parsley.
All right, give it up for team number 7. All right, team number 8, come on up. Yep, just in between the two. Yeah, one there and one over here. Yeah, there, perfect. All right, team 8, introduce yourselves and let the judges know what you made.
Hi, we're probably burnt. We have a nice salad with carrots, tomato, red pepper, and a nice chicken with a check spreading with a mustard mayo aioli and parsley on top as garnish with a piece of bread as a side.
All right, give it up for team 8. All right, team number 9, come on up. All right, so team 9, introduce yourselves and let the judges know what you made.
Okay, so we made a spring salad with a mustard parsley vinaigrette, a toasted baguette with bacon jam, and a mustard fried chicken.
All right, give it up for team number 9. All right, team number 10. All right, team 10, you can introduce yourselves and let the judges know what you made.
I'm Connor, this is Andrew, and this is Ricky, and we are Stuff the Bluff. So what we've made for you is a parsley chicken fritter with a creamy sriracha mustard sauce. So we hope you enjoy.
All right, give it up for team number 10. All right, team number 11, come on up. All right, so if you could introduce yourselves and let the judges know what you made.
Hello, judges. We are Cheddar Cheese. We wanted to bring you the home style feel of a nice game day with our we're chopped cheese. But we wanted to bring you a home style feel of game day with your friends and family. So we brought you some game day chicken bites. It is chicken with flour and Chex Mix breading, and then mustard, parsley, white vinegar, and mayo sauce, and some spices, and then garnished with carrots and celery. I hope you enjoy.
All right, give it up for team number 11. All right, last but not least, team number 12. All right, so if you could introduce yourselves and let the judges know what you made.
I'm Luke.
I'm Snaky.
I'm Zon.
Wales. All right, so we have some rice with some lemon juice, parsley, lime juice. Chicken, we have that marinated in parsley, mustard, put some Chex Mix on it, one of the mixed ingredients. Sprinkled some little breadcrumbs on top, put a little mustard on the side.
All right, give it up for team number 12. All right, so as the judges are tallying the totals for team number 12, as soon as we get those, we're going to step away to get those all tallied up so we can start chopping the first 6 teams. And again, while we're doing that, we're going to have some fun activities for you all to take part in. So just hang tight, and we'll start that in just a moment. All right, and we are back, and we have the results tallied for the first round. But first, I'm going to ask the judges for a little bit of feedback on the first round. You had a marathon there to try 12 dishes in a very short amount of time, right? I think from my perspective, I saw a lot of similar items, right? Which when you're thinking about future rounds, think about how you can differentiate yourself, something a little bit different, right? But anyways, judges, what did you think? What were some of the high points? You don't have to call out specific individuals, but just overall, some of the things you liked, you didn't like to see.
Well, before I go ahead and start judging, I would like to say thank you all so much for doing this. It takes a lot of bravery and courage to stand up here and serve people food. Let's be real. You cannot be sure that everyone's going to like everything that you create, and for you all to put yourselves on the line is very, very impressive. So all the teams that will be getting chopped, please know that it was pretty close. Just know that it was, and that we appreciate you all, and please come back again next year. All right? So I personally enjoyed the utilization of the mustard the best. A lot of people did the same encrusting with the checks, but a lot of people did some very interesting things with that mustard. We had sauces, we had dressings, we had aiolis, we had things of that nature, and that was really, really impressive. I will say, utilize your time the best that you possibly can, because if you're running around, delegate one person into that pantry while other people are going ahead and doing more stuff. It'll bring more flavor to the food. So there were times that I saw like onions just sitting there not being chopped up, things that would enhance the flavor. Please just delegate as best as you can, but those flavors were very, very impressive.
Agree with what she said. I agree with what Daniel said. Some of it was said. Some of them were very similar, very safe, but then some were very not extravagant, but more unique. A few of you had really good balance on salty, sweet, savory, bitter, all those things, and some were very one note. So to think about balancing those flavors.
Excellent job, everyone. I really enjoyed all the food because I do love to eat. And I really like the dips too, and having like different types. I actually do not like mustard, but funny enough, this was actually really good. I actually really liked every dish that you've done with the mustard, so that was really great. And don't be afraid to use a lot of different spices, because I do like I'm very spicy type of chick, so that's all I gotta say. Thank you.
All right, thank you, judges. So now we're ready to get to the namesake here and start chopping, all right? So if you've been here before, you know that we like to mix it up a little bit, and I'll call a few teams at a time. And we're going to start off with teams 7 and 10. Okay, both teams 7 and 10, you're right next to them, you're good, you're good. You don't have to come up, but you can come up, I guess, if you want. Team 7 and 10. You have both been chopped. You are going home. But thanks for participating. Hope you stick around and watch. All right, next up, we're going to have teams 1 and 9. So we got 1 over here. We got 9 in the back over there, right? Teams 1 and 9, you are both safe and moving on to the next round. So as a reminder, we are chopping 6 teams, and 6 teams will move on. Okay, next up, teams 3 and 4. So we got 3 and 4 right here. Only one of you is going to move on. So team number 4, team name, we are cooked. You are cooked, you have been chopped. So team 3 is moving on. All right, team 2 and team 5. Should we go to commercial break? No? teams, this is live. We're live streaming on YouTube. You know that. So teams 2 and teams 5, you are both safe and moving on. Congratulations. So that leaves us with teams 6, 8, 11, and 12. If you're keeping track, we only have one spot to move on. So out of the 4 of you, only one team will move on and the other 3 will be chopped. The team moving on is team number 6. So that means teams 8, 11, and 12 have all been chopped. Some serious heartbreak coming from team number 11 over there, I think. So, all right, so if we could get another round of applause for our 6 teams that have been chopped, who put it all on the line. So thank you all for participating. We hope that you stick around and cheer on the other teams for the remaining rounds. So then we'll ask those 6 teams if you could vacate the area, and then we'll make sure we're reset for the next round, and then we'll get that started shortly. All right, competitors, are we ready to go for round 2? What do we need over here? You need your pan. Tyler. All right, competitors, are you at your stations? Is everyone ready to go? Hang tight, hands off. No hands on the bucket, the baskets yet. We'll make sure everybody has a chance. I see everyone's gloving up here. Judges, are you ready for round 2? All right, timer, are you ready for round 2? All right, on your marks, get set, go. All right, so mystery ingredients for round number 2. There's some shredded beef, acai puree, radishes, and fresh rosemary. So that's shredded beef, acai puree, radishes, and rosemary. All right, we're already 5 minutes into the second round, so just under 15 minutes remaining. All right, we're coming up on the halfway point of round number 2, so 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes to go. All right, we got 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes remaining. I don't know about you all, but I can certainly smell the rosemary in the air, right? Yeah? All right. All right, we're down to the final 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go. All right, 1 minute to go. We're in our final minute for round two. All right, 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds. We see Team 2 making a mad dash for some final ingredients. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hands off your plates. Round 2 is finished. All right, competitors, who's feeling confident? Who's very scared? All right, good. All right. So we didn't mention this earlier, but because it does take time to judge everyone, the judges do not consider the temperature of the food by the time it gets to them. But to balance things out a little bit, instead of starting with team 1, we're going to start with team number 9 and go the opposite direction. So team 9, if you could bring your dishes up. All right, so if you could introduce yourselves one more time and explain what you made for this round.
We're Team 9. We made a twist on Swedish meatballs with stuffed meatballs and an acai reduction. So.
All right, great job, ladies. Give it up for team number 9. All right, team number 6, come on up. All right, so if you could once again introduce yourselves and explain what you made for this round.
So this is like, in our country, we have 2 takes of like Italian pasta. One of them is this one, and the other is like you have to bake it for like 30 minutes. We didn't have time, so we went for the first type. And for the salad, do you want to tell what did you?
Yeah. For salad, we use the acai and mayonnaise for making the sauce of the salad. Yeah, that's all.
All right, give it up for team number 6. All right, team number 5, come on up. Just a quick reminder, former champions, team number 5. They really appreciate me calling that out for them. So see if this dish is championship worthy again.
Thank you so much. Again, love it, love it. So today we went a little Japanese. We did, Chinese, I'm so sorry. We did the sliced steak meatball. We added some breadcrumbs, some peppers inside of it, and then we plated it on a bed of rice with some red onion and some cucumbers, and then we used the acai puree to actually cook the meatballs, and then we also added the rosemary with the puree and kind of basted them as we were cooking them, and then topped them with some of the sauteed beets after we were done with the meatballs.
All right, great job. Give it up for team number 5. All right, team number 3, come on up. All right, so if you could reintroduce yourselves and explain what you made for round 2.
So we are the trifecta, and we are going to Philly, and we made a cheesesteak. So we have some sauteed peppers and onions in our acai sauce. We have the beef and cheese, also with the sauteed with the rosemary. We have some side of broccoli, radish, and carrots, also sauteed in acai. And is that it? That's it. And that is it. It's amazing.
All right, great job. Give it up for team number 3 one more time. All right, team number 2, come on up. All right, so again, if you could reintroduce yourselves and let the judges know what you made.
Okay, so for the meat, it was marinated in the acai puree, radish, rosemary, carrots, potatoes, and peppers.
And then the orange puree that's next to you, that is a butternut squash with parsnip blended together with rosemary with a hint of cinnamon and a bit of vanilla. Here.
Yeah, with everything they said, everything was appetizing, and we hope you enjoy.
It is, we did go for a sweet and savory type. Yes, so you can try them both by themselves or you can mix them.
All right, great job. Give it up again for team number 2. All right, last but not least, team number 1, come on up. All right, if you could reintroduce yourselves and explain what you made for round 2.
Hi, judges. We are Team 1. My name is June.
My name is Yuman.
I'm Justin.
And today we have we're calling this Nature's Brew. So for here we have beef meatballs. We pan-fried them with rosemary, a bit of the acai puree, and then chops up some of the radish and onion, and then incorporated a bit. And then as for the soup, we just have beef and veggie stocks with some spinach. Please enjoy.
All right, thank you. Give it up one more time for team number 1. So again, as the judges are finishing this last tasting, I think we're going to have another activity for our folks here in the audience. And we'll be back shortly once we're ready to tally up the scores from round number 2 and chop 3 more teams. All right, and we are back with the results from round 2. As a reminder, the scores are cumulative, so your round 1 score was added to your scores for round 2. So if you did not so good on one or the other, that's bad news. But as I asked before, judges, what's your overall feedback and thoughts on round 2? Did you see maybe some improvement in certain areas over round 1? Any concerns? What did you think?
So again, thank you guys so much for creating these lovely dishes for us. I will say there was immense improvement in terms of more utilization of the pantry. So we saw more garlic, more onions, more stuff from the pantry. We saw a lot more creative dishes like soups and different things of that nature. We had Japanese styles, Chinese styles. Look at us, it's hard, right? Chinese style, Asian fusions, we'll say Asian fusion. We had some lovely dishes from across the world as well. So you know what? Be proud. This was extremely, extremely impressive. And thank you all so much for bringing a piece of home here tonight with us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was definitely an improvement from the safe part of the first round. So we went outside. Some things were very surprising. Like, it didn't taste how it looked in a good way. Like we weren't too sure of. Definitely a difference difference in the first round. Using definitely brought out the spice, but also make sure you taste your food. Some of the spice was a little strong in some was a little bit lacking in others. So just make sure you taste it as you go along.
I said bring spice, and y'all delivered. And that's all I have to say.
All right. So the moment of truth now for round number 2. So as a reminder, half of you will be going home and your journey ends here, and half of you will move on to round 3 for the dessert round. We're going to start with team number 1 and team number 9. Only one of you will be moving on. Team number 1. You have been chopped, which means that team number 9, you're moving on to the 3rd round. Next up, we have right here in the front, team number 3, team number 5. Again, only one of you will be moving on, and one of you will be chopped. Team number 5. Former champion, team number 5. You are moving on, so you might be able to repeat again, okay? That means team number 3, you have been chopped. So that leaves us with team number 2 and team number 6. Team number 6. You are moving on to the final round. Team number 2, you have been chopped. So again, if we could give it up for teams 1, 2, and 3, who their journey ends here. So thanks for showing up, thanks for competing, and congratulations on making it to round 2. So once again, we'll take a few minutes to get reset. We'll get our mystery ingredients out here for round 3, and then we'll bring this thing home. We got the final moments here. We're going to head into round number 3, our dessert round, with our final 3 teams. That's team number 5, team number 6, team number 9. Let's hear it for all 3 of them. All right, teams, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Timer, are you ready? All right. On your marks, get set, go. All right, ingredients for round number 3. As we're a few weeks away from Easter, we have Peeps, the marshmallow Peeps, cold brew coffee, raspberries, and cream cheese. So that's Peeps, cold brew coffee, raspberries, and cream cheese. Good luck, everybody. All right, so the judges, I see wheels turning up here. They're thinking, oh, those are some good ingredients. They can make some good stuff. Do you want to share maybe some of those things that you thought, or you know, maybe give some teams some ideas? I don't know.
Honestly, I was thinking like a tiramisu, because you could go ahead and use those Peeps and those chocolate and the coffee right over maybe some cookies or something if we can find some, and then make something like a tiramisu. That would be cool. Lovely with the cream cheese. Cream cheese is one of those outliers that could be either really good or really, it doesn't work with the dish. But you can add a lot of sugar and all of those things to the raspberries as well with a lovely cream cheese base. They have a lot of options for this round, and I'm very excited to try.
All right, we're already a quarter of the way through the round. 15 minutes remaining. We have someone from team number 6 making a mad dash to the cereal dispensers here in Hogan, trying to look at all possible options for their dessert. All right, now's the point where we're going to start asking the competitors how they're feeling and what they're thinking. Team number 9. Let's hear some insight of what you're trying to do and what's going well and what isn't.
It's a surprise. Nobody can know yet.
Too much of a surprise. Okay. How about team number 6? Can you share any insight on what you're working on or what you're concerned about?
Time.
Just concerned about time? All right. How about?
We're working on crepe.
You're making crepes? All right. All right. Very ambitious. Would not be the first crepe we've had here at Chop, though. We've definitely had those in the past. How about team number 5? Any insight onto what you're making?
Surprise.
Surprise? All right. Any particular ingredient you're concerned about?
The peeps.
The peeps. They're concerned about the peeps. All right. right, folks, we're already halfway through round number 3. 10 minutes to go. What do you got there? Like a biscuit kind of thing? All right, I like it. All right, we're down to our final 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes to go. I see at least a couple crepes finished over here by team number 6. I see, looks like some biscuits or fritters from team number 5. And team number 9 is plating already, so they look to be ahead of the game. All right, we're down to the final 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go. 20 seconds. All right, we are down to our final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, time is up. Hands off your plates. Congratulations. Great job, everybody. All right, so we know the drill. We're going to start judging in just a moment, and you can come up and explain your dishes. All right, we're going to start with team number 5, our former champions. Team number 5, come on up. All right, let's hear what you made for round 3.
We made a Easter coffee biscuit. So we made a little dough biscuit on the bottom with the coffee and there's like flour and everything. And then we did decapitate the peep. I'm so sorry. But we made a raspberry cream cheese, and then we sprinkled some more of like the raspberry puree, and then we just put his head back on. So he's a little sandwich. He got some extra fillings in there, feeling a little extra giddy and happy for Easter. Thank you.
All right, give it up for team number 5. All right, next up, we're going to bring up team number 9. Come on up. All right, team 9, let us know what you made for the 3rd round.
Hi, we made a base of like Rice Krispie with marshmallow peeps and cereal and
we did like a cream cheese espresso on top and then a raspberry reduction on top of that.
with coffee as well.
All right, great job, team number 9. All right, team number 6, come on up. All right, looks like the crepes were successful. Let's hear what you made.
We made crepe, and we filled it with like cream cheese, and we combined cream cheese and coffee and sugar, and we filled the crepe with that, and also we made a raspberry sauce and filled the crepe with raspberry sauce and a drizzle, yeah.
All right, great job, team number 6. All right, so while we are tallying up the scores from round 3, for one, I'd like to make some, well, I'm looking at some of the folks I want to thank. They might not be in the room at the moment, but as I mentioned earlier on, it does take a lot of work to pull these events off. The planning started for this one at least a couple months ago at the beginning of the year, and it was great, a great partnership between Parkhurst Dining and the Office of Residence Life. So I'd like to specifically call out some folks. So our new coordinator for the event, who took over for Dan Gittens in the past, is Charles Forrester. Chuck, thank you. We have the VP of Residence Life, Annie Lahota. I think Annie was here earlier. I'm not sure if she's still around. Also from Res Life, we have Courtney Steinbeiser. So Courtney, thank you. And from our Parkhurst Dining team, we have the campus senior executive chef, Tyler Hall, who's in the office tallying up the votes at the moment. We have the executive chef here at Hogan, Rick Carrillo. So again, they're all, we'll let them know we thanked them. But, and then we have executive sous chef over here, Dave Weber, who definitely went home for the day. He was here, I believe, 13 hours today. So these guys are working hard for you. We have sous chef Jay Helvey, who Jay is around, I believe, helping change things over during the, in between the stations, along with sous chef Donche Mosley, sous chef Tim Cox, and so any of the other folks on the Parkhurst team that have been around helping this, including Amy and our marketing team for the events in between. And then also a special shout out to the Duquesne AV team led by John Hahn. And if you've, for anyone who's been here year over year, you got to say that this team specifically keeps upping their game every year. We got these live streams. In the past, we've had cords all over the place. They got wireless cameras and this camera set up, and they do a great job. So we really appreciate the partnership. So with that, in just a few minutes, we will announce the winners. And once we do announce the winners, we're going to ask you all to come up and be up front whenever we do that. So hang tight, and we'll be right back. Actually, while we're waiting, how about judges? Why don't we give you an opportunity now to talk about what kind of some of the things you liked or maybe didn't like through the desserts so far in that round.
All right, again, I would always like to start by saying thank you so much for sharing these lovely meals with us. Now, one thing that I really, really loved was the incorporation of the raspberry. The raspberry was in every single dish. It was pungent. It came through everywhere. The one thing I feel like needed to be incorporated more was our peeps. I feel like that was kind of like a curveball. A lot of you all didn't really know what to do with it. It's a really tough ingredient. Like, first of all, it's marshmallows with a whole bunch of sugar on top. What do you do with it exactly, right? So it's very difficult to go ahead and incorporate all of those things. But overall, everything was tasty. It tasted really good. So very, very good job, all three of our last teams.
Even for the ones that didn't make it, good job to the final round. But, everyone did something good, and I know it's outside your comfort zone, and you're thrown with these curveballs with what's in your basket, and you have to think real quick, and you only have 20 minutes. But thank you for your efforts and everything. It's an enjoyable night.
I just want to say thank you so much. I really enjoyed this. I love eating, so that's what I came here for, and y'all gave it to me. Thank you so much.
All right. The results are in. So teams, I'm going to ask you all to step forward. Before we get into this, the list that I was given to people to thank failed to mention themselves who came up with the list, and that was Gail Muselin and April Bowen, food service managers over here at Hogan. All right. It's been a long night, hasn't it? Or a long afternoon, right? Who's feeling confident? Nobody's feeling confident at all. All right. All right. It was close. I can say that. So no one's getting chopped here, but we're going to say first, second, and third. We're going to start with third place. Third place with a score of 211 points. This is out of a total possible of 270 points. So between all the judges, 10 points in 3 different categories per round. And the results were very much close. So I will say that only 11 points separates third from first place. So it's very close, okay, out of 270. So coming in third place is Team Towers. And Team Towers is not going home empty-handed because they're going home with $100 and plus dollars split between the 3. So somebody can fight who gets 34 and the other 2 get 33, right? But thank you for being here. Congratulations on making it to the third round and getting third place. So that leaves us with former champions, the Spice Girls, and Team Iran. The scores for these two were only separated by 5 points. So again, out of 270 total possible points, they're only separated by 5, so it's very close. The winner, with a score of 222 total points, is Team Iran. Congratulations. And obviously give it up for Team Spice Girls, the second time that they've got second place here. And we love the sportsmanship here at the end. So, judges, any final comments for the competitors?
Just like I said, that entree they made, they can make for me any day. That was phenomenal. We all enjoyed that. That was great.
Yeah. I will say overall, it was so hard between the 2 groups. I knew from the first appetizer, I knew that these 2 groups were going to be head-to-head. And our third group, Towers, were really close behind, and we were like, oh my goodness, we don't know. It was any person's game at any point, and you all did phenomenal. And from that appetizer, I knew these ladies were here to come and play, and that entree was outstanding. So please give yourselves so much props. You guys did wonderfully, and I hope to see you all again next year. I want to see all 3 teams again next year, potentially. Okay? Beautiful. Thank you all so much.
All right, thank you, judges. All right, our winning team, do you have anything you'd like to say?
I just want to say I did nothing. I thank these 2. These are great.
All right, well, as a reminder, the winning team, well, we can award you with your trophies here. You each get the official Duquesne University Chopped Champion Trophy, which you can display with pride for the rest of your life. All right. You also can get a clean chef hat if you'd like to take home here with you, all right, and instead of the one that you used this evening. And as a reminder, too, your team will have a total of $300 of plus dollars split between the 3 of you. And Spice Girls, you will have a total of $200 split between the 2 of you. So once again, a special thank you to all of our competitors, all of our judges, all the folks who have been helping out with this event, and the staff who's going to be here to help clean everything up and all that. So again, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all for competing. We are going to hang tight and get some photos before we break up here, and I think we'll ask the judges to come up for some photos as well. And with that, have a safe night, have a wonderful night, and thanks for being here.